Welcome everyone, one and all, to my reaction to Season 1, Episode 8 of Teen Wolf, Lunatic. So, last time we had the episode where they were all in the school, hiding from the Alpha after it was trying to hunt them down. Now, obviously, we did all get out and get away. However, there is a bit of a breakdown between Scott and Allison in their relationship, as Allison is very well aware that he is lying about things, but obviously he can't exactly tell anyone, let alone the daughter of the bloody werewolf hunter that's in town. So it's all a bit shit, a bit up in the air, but I just hope that they can figure things out and get back to a good place, you know. But yes, with that said, let's jump back in to the world of Teen Wolf.
Can you at least just tell me what we're doing out here? Yes. When your best friend gets dumped. I didn't get dumped. We're taking a break.
Okay, sure.
You get your best friend drunk.
Oh, for God's sake. Is that... Oh my God, it's whiskey. Guys, I drank like
one
3/4 of a bottle of about that size once. I've never touched whiskey again. Fucking disgusting. I was a wreck the next day.
I'm talking about girls. I love, especially ones with strawberry blonde hair, green eyes.
Goes by the name Lydia.
Like Lydia? Yeah, exactly. Hey, how did you know I was talking about...
Styles, come on now.
What was I talking about?
He's your best friend and I've known you for like, what, a few hours altogether?
Hey, maybe it's like not needing your inhaler anymore, you know?
I was about to say that. Maybe his like, what do you call it?
There's a wolf.
Oh, what do you call that thing? The system that like gets rid of things. I don't bloody know what I'm talking about, but maybe his tolerance is either like extremely high or his body just burns through the alcohol immediately and he'll never be able to get drunk.
Give it back. What's that, little man? I think he wants a drink. I want the bottle.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
Give me the bottle of Jack.
Nice. Now fuck off. Oh. Okay, that was a little bit too much anger.
Or 'cause tomorrow's the full moon?
Yeah, we haven't really discussed the effects of the full moon yet.
Come on, man. I'm freezing my junk off out here.
Oh God. Oh God. Who? Alpha?
Help me! Please, no, no!
Was he gonna put him in there? Bro, what the fuck? That's horrendous. Oh my God.
Police search continues for alleged killer Derek Hale.
God, yes, Styles turned on Scott turned on Derek. Derek's gonna be pissed.
Hey, I've been through a few breakups myself, you know? I mean, disastrous ones, actually.
I don't care about your breakups, Mom. I'm gonna get her back.
It is a funny thing when you're a kid, isn't it? Because like you're so in your head about the fact that like you know best, you know everything. When you actually think about it, parents are probably some of the best people to talk to because they are people of an older generation who obviously would have been through their own breakups. Like they know what it's like, but there's that detachment between your thinking that like your parent is your parent and the fact that your parent was actually young themselves one day. Like I just feel like as people we always forget that our parents are living this life the first time themselves and they've been through the first things that we've been through as well. And it's just, I don't know, it's a fascinating thing that happens when you're young. You just truly think that your parents don't know what you're feeling, they don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, I underestimated the danger. Yes, we should have acted sooner. Yes, I should have listened to you.
Okay, so they're gonna go on the offense now. Uh-oh.
All I was gonna say is you need to stop and get some gas.
Of course you were. Come on now.
Lydia, do you think I made the wrong decision?
About that jacket with that dress? Absolutely.
Oh, I love that. Like, don't get me wrong. I feel like so far, people keep telling me that Lydia gets better. And trust and believe, I'm open for it. But I always like to judge a show based on where I'm at in the show. So I am still considering Lydia to be rather annoying when it comes to how rude she can be when it's not necessary. That, however, was very comedic. Like, I like that. But last episode, she definitely proved herself to me when she was actually making the firebomb. One, fucking genius. Let's go, darling. But two, the fact that she was like, I don't know, she was a lot more helpful than Jackson was. I feel like they showed who they really are as people in that episode. Lydia was there to help. Lydia was prepared to help and she was going to do it. Whereas Jackson, in switching out the things and not letting the firebomb work, not only fucked over Scott where the bomb wouldn't work and probably would have killed him if he wasn't a wolf and managed to get away himself. But then two, obviously he put himself, Lydia and everyone else in danger because Scott was going to get the key that would have got them out. So it was just like they completely showed who they were as people. And it's kind of from where I was considering them both to be at the same place of like, I don't like you, why you like this, near the bottom, it's like Jackson has fallen even further because what the actual fuck are you doing? But Lydia has really risen to the point of like, you do things at times that I don't fully agree with, but when it comes to like, when push comes to shove, you're there.
Did you find Derek yet?
I'm working on it. You go take your test.
All right, Dad, listen to me.
Go.
This is really important. You have to be careful tonight, okay? Especially tonight.
Bless.
Which is why I brought in people who have. State detective.
Right, okay. Nice.
Go take your test.
Well, at least he's bringing in a specialist to try and help and all that. Like, he's doing his job. It's just that because the supernatural is at play, of course Styles is going to be terrified for his dad. Scott!
Allison. Mr. McCall.
Give her space.
Please take a seat.
I understand the urge to go and talk to her, but like she's made it clear that she wants space from you. You need to respect that or else you could make it even worse. Wait, what? Why would a girl that pretty go out with a loser like you? What? Are these like quotes from a book or something? Like what's going on? Oh, or is he like just imagining it? Why is it affecting him so much now? Is it the full moon? Because we haven't fully explored the full moon when it comes to Scott in, like Scott's just, how do I describe this? Like ever since Scott found out that he was a werewolf and we've actually been exploring what that means and how it affects him, we haven't dealt with a full moon. We haven't dealt with whether it will affect him differently. So are we actually finding things out now? Does it heighten your senses? Does it like get you to a point where you will have to turn on the full moon and you won't be able to change back for that period of time? Like how is it going to affect him? Styles careful. Oh my god.
Styles. I can't.
Guys, I can't with this flashing. It's like throwing me off.
No, I can't breathe.
Oh. How does that work? Maybe the full moon makes them weaker?
Was having an asthma attack? No. Or you're having a panic attack. But thinking you're having an asthma attack actually stopped the panic attack. Irony.
I love that. That's sick. Oh, the human mind.
I used to get him after my mom died. Not fun, huh?
Oh, bless. I was wondering when we were going to mention his mom.
I can't stop thinking about her. Well, you could think about this. Her dad's a werewolf hunter.
So it's probably for the best, mate. I'm not going to lie.
That wasn't helpful.
Well, no, to be fair, it is slightly helpful to mention the fact that I know that you have big feelings for her and you think that she's the one and all that, but a lot of the times that just isn't the case, and you will find someone who will show you the same love and you will be able to give that same love back or even more, you know? So it's helpful to look at the negatives because the negatives will let you... like when you're dealing with a breakup, you will always look at the positives. You will completely ignore all of the negatives of the relationship because you'll currently be dealing with the loneliness and the fact that that relationship is over and you don't have this person to do these things with. And of course, that's going to override everything. But you have to look at the negatives. You have to focus on the problems and what could have been problems, and that will help you get through. So if they are genuinely breaking up and they're not getting back together, he needs to focus on the fact that that's probably in his best interests, considering her father's a bloody hunter.
So we'll lock you up in your room later just like we planned. That way the alpha, who's your boss, can't get to you either. I think we need to do a lot more than lock me in my room.
Chain him up.
What, you mean because if you get out, you'll be caught by hunters?
No.
Because if I get out,
I might kill you.
I think I might kill someone.
Yikes.
So what, another night of kicking through leaves in the woods?
An alpha is like any other werewolf on a full moon. It struggles under its sway, which means tonight is our best chance to catch it when it's unfocused.
It struggles under its sway. Okay. So it is what we were discussing earlier. It makes them weaker. The effects of the full moon does hit the werewolves, but not in the sense of making them change. It's more so that it just like makes them confused. I assume he said it in a way where it sounds like the alpha gets confused and like can't think clearly, which is making me think that they're going to be struggling with the same thing that Scott was struggling with, where like their senses are so heightened that it's just too much to bear. Like he can hear everything, he can feel everything, and it's just so much.
Yeah, but what if it has a reason to stay focused?
What if it has a reason to stay focused?
Well, do you know something we don't?
I just don't like surprises.
What does that mean? What if it has a reason to stay focused?
And if for some reason he is...
If he is, You find him.
Oh.
You kill him. You cut him in half. Anybody want a cookie?
Oh my Christ. Was that just motherly instincts protecting Allison? Like, what the fuck was that?
Let me.
Ew. Get your fucking hands off of her, you little shit. Ew. Oh no. No, Allison. You are not just smiling at that. Come on now. If that was me and he did that to me, I'd be like, excuse me? Get the fuck up. Leave me alone and don't you ever speak to me again, because that was disgusting.
You still thinking about everything that happened?
Mostly about Scott. I haven't talked to him.
Probably a good idea.
Of course you think that.
In fact, I think he got
What he deserved.
exactly what he deserves.
Oh, go fuck yourself, Jackson. You're so annoying. Oh, Scott. Jesus.
Rodriguez, Taylor, and Belinsky.
Let's go. Okay. Bit embarrassing.
Yes.
Bit embarrassing.
Shut up.
Yeah, no, that was a little bit too much, Styles, but
Biles, call me Biles, or I swear to God I'll kill you.
No.
Biles Belinsky.
Co-captains. Congratulations, McCall. What?
Oh my God, co-captains. Jackson is about to lose it.
This is about taking your unit, McCall's unit. We're making one big unit. McCall, it's you and Jackson now.
Oh
Everybody
God.
else?
This is a match made in hell.
You're a captain? I'm first line? I'm first freaking line? Don't think we're gonna let this go. He's not gonna be much of a co-captain in traction.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
The opinion of your best friend is? Who the hell cares who's team captain?
He's a
Nice.
good player.
Yes.
And you need to seriously get a grip.
Oh my God, someone in Jackson's like circle who actually is sane of mind. You are a captain of a team that you want to be successful. Just because someone's come along and they are better than you isn't a threat, isn't something that you need to take down. It's something you're like, fuck yeah, oh my God, we're gonna win. Like with Scott on the team, we're gonna be fucking great. You should be happy about this, Jackson.
I could practically smell the jealousy in there. Wait, you smell jealousy? It's like the full moon's turned everything up to 10.
Ah.
Can you pick up on stuff like, I don't know, desire?
So like if I walk past Lydia, would you be able to...
Why don't you just ask her? Well, to save myself utterly crushing humiliation. Thank you, Scott. Okay, so please, can you just go up and ask her if she likes me?
And also, I feel like Lydia's the kind of person where she needs to learn more about Styles to even like think about being with him. I think if you said to her like, oh, do you like Styles? She'd probably say who? You know what I mean? I just feel like with Lydia, you need to get closer to her for her to then see you.
Just, I needed to ask you something. Do you know if Allison still likes me?
Of course she still likes you. As friends. Just friends.
Interesting.
You ask me. Of course, nobody asks me. She made a big mistake because I know you locked us in there to protect us. Because I know that when a guy risks his life for you, you should be grateful.
I was wondering if Lydia was going down this route. It seems very much like, obviously Jackson and Lydia are not the best couple. That's been made very clear. And after what was talked about last episode, I feel like they are not on good terms at all. And I don't think they're really together anymore. If they are, then it's very off and on. You know, it's that kind of relationship. And it seems as though Jackson's after Allison and Lydia's getting closer to Scott, which is weirding me out. Like, she said one thing to Allison earlier, and then she says another thing to him here. She said earlier about him locking them in there and that they should press charges and all of that. And then to his face, she's saying that, oh my God, I knew that you were doing it to protect us. Like, come on, don't be like this. Is she actually after Scott? Because I remember back in, it was either episode 1 or 2. It was episode 1. After Scott showed that he was good at, what's it called? Lacrosse. They were at a party dancing and Lydia kept looking at him. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, does she like him? Or does she like him because he's good at the sport, i.e. will be popular? You know? So I hope she's not going down that route of like, oh, he's going to be popular, I need to get with him. Because that would be very sad, Lydia. I'm going to be completely honest.
Are you grateful?
Oh God, what the fuck?
I think you'd be pretty surprised.
Ew, don't like that.
Just how grateful I can be.
Don't you dare. Oh my God. I don't blame Scott one bit right now because he's obviously being affected by things, but oh my God, the guilt he's gonna have knowing that he kissed her.
Did she say anything? Did she say she liked me? Did she imply she liked me? Yeah, she likes you.
Oh, Scott is like so in his head right now. I think he's just like...
Totally into you.
I think Scott's just like confused right now. Like everything's just throwing him off. No, I'm not. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't think Scott's being himself. If Scott had done that exact same thing 2 days ago, I think he would be feeling horrible. Scott, don't get too angry. Oh, he's about to fuck them up. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, God. I love how it's being played like he's a bomb about to go off. Like, Oh my God, Scott. He's bleeding.
But everybody likes Danny. Now everybody's gonna hate you.
Everyone likes Danny, and also Danny was sticking up for you.
What? Your lipstick.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
No, that happened.
Yeah. I wonder.
Oh God. No. No.
You can't tell your father about this.
No. Oh, it's all crumbling. It's all falling apart.
Well, what's our hapless victim's name?
Right, this is what I've been saying. I think that her aunt really wants to get her in the family business. I think she really wants to involve her. But her dad seems very, very, very overprotective of Allison, to the point where I don't think he would want to get her into it. I think he would want her to live a normal life. And so I think we're starting to see that come through here, where the aunt is really trying to get Allison on it. Damn.
See, now that's what I'm talking about. Whoa, what? No, wait a minute. I thought you wanted to learn how to do this, sweetie.
I just don't know what happened.
The Scots?
Careful how much information you give your aunt.
You're gonna break hearts left and right, okay?
But that's not a good thing.
He just started acting so strange, and now I don't know what to believe. The whole thing with Derek Hale the other night, and Scott saying he didn't know him, but I saw them together.
Wait,
so
hold on.
Oh, no.
Back up. Scott knows Derek.
This is what I'm saying. She's giving her too much information.
How about you tell me everything that Scott said about Derek?
Fuck.
What do you mean by everything?
I mean, everything.
Well, this isn't good.
Scott?
Styles.
Key.
Yeah. I had one made, so.
That doesn't surprise me.
Bloody hell.
Scares me. But
It scares me as well, and I'm not even the owner of the house.
he's okay, right?
Who, Scott? Yeah. Totally.
That was the most unbelievable thing in the world, Styles. You need to work on that.
Oh my God.
Oh my Christ. You look like Derek.
I'm fine.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna lock the door and go to bed early tonight.
You sure about that? Because you got this kind of serial killer look going on in your eyes. And
We should go now.
Oh my God.
Well, look, would you just at least look in the bag and see what I bought? You know, maybe you use it, maybe you don't. Sound good?
Oh, I don't like this.
You think I'm gonna let you put these on and chain me up like a dog?
Uh-oh.
Actually, no. What the hell are you doing?
Oh, let's fucking go. Oh, they won't hold him. They won't hold him. Like I was about to say, oh my God, let's go, Styles. Amazing, you did it. And then I saw what he used. That's not gonna work. He's gonna wolf out, pull it, and he's gonna break it. But, you know, good fucking try, mate.
I'm giving you some payback for making out with Lydia.
Oh, God. Oh, I hope that Styles can see that he's not in his right mind. I really do. Styles, you need to get the fuck out of here. He's going to kill you. Exactly.
You kissed her, Scott. Like the one girl that I... And you know, the past 3 hours I've been thinking, it's probably just the full moon. You know, he doesn't even know what he's doing. And tomorrow he'll be totally back to normal.
But?
What?
Oh.
I didn't kiss her. She kissed me.
Get that fucking grin off your face.
You should have seen the way she got her hands all over me. She would have done anything I wanted. Anything!
Oh, this is horrible. It's like it's horrible, and I feel for you so much right now, Styles, but please get the fuck out of that house.
I don't think it was Derek in the school.
Neither do I.
Oh. Okay. What do they think, though? Oh my God, he's pulling so hard, he's bleeding.
It's the full moon, I swear. You know I wouldn't do any of this on purpose.
It's like someone's taken him over. It's so scary.
It's the full moon.
It's Allison.
I mean, if it is the full moon, then why on earth would he let you out? Like, don't be stupid.
Let me out.
Don't. Come on. Don't be stupid. Thank God for that. I was gonna say, if Styles genuinely got up then and tried to help Scott, I would have lost it. So it does forcibly change him, okay.
Look, Allison, just because you can't trust Scott doesn't mean you can't trust anybody.
Oh, fuck off, Jackson.
There are people lying to me. People closer to me than Scott.
Yeah, she knows her family are lying to her.
I just have this weird feeling like my dad knows more about what happened in the school than we do.
Yeah, I'm glad that she's putting the pieces together. Also, thank God Scott's mum works a night shift.
Scott, are you okay?
Styles, don't open the door. Just run. Styles, 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 Styles. Is he gone? Okay. I mean, it's probably good that he's gone. Let's be fucking real. Because he would have torn Styles to pieces if he's being turned.
It was just this kind of black shape.
No.
Here's where it gets really hard to explain.
No.
On all fours, like hands and knees.
No, like hands and feet.
Scott, please. Back off. Oh, interesting. So it like makes him see things. It's so intriguing. Like, it's all a thing of like, oh, it makes him see things and all that. But why? Why does it turn him this way? Why does it make him... Is it to like get him more rageful? To like convince himself of the worst things so that it makes him more angry? I just want to know how it works. Oh no. Derek? Yes, it's Derek, isn't it? He's finally showed up. Is Derek sane of mind though? So he can control his transformation, okay. Why can't Scott? Is it because of the breakup? Is it actually affecting him and it's not actually the full moon?
What's happening to me? Exactly what he wants to happen.
Interesting. Whoa, what is it? What happened? Oh no, they've just discovered the bodies that the Alpha got earlier, okay. Oh, is Styles gonna think that Scott did it?
Another friend of Allison's.
You gonna tell me about that talk you had with her?
You tell me something first. That night you came across those two betas. One of them was smaller, right? Well, was he just smaller? Or could he have been younger too?
Ah, okay. So that's what we're getting at. They're on your trail, Scott. Gotta be careful. Okay, he's turned back. I wonder if Derek's gonna be really pissed about the fact that Scott turned on him though. Because everyone's after him now. Maybe he doesn't know that Scott turned on him though.
I need you to tell me the truth. Is there a cure? For someone who is bitten? I've heard of one. I don't know if it's true.
Oh.
What is it?
Okay.
You have to kill the one that bit you. Kill the Alpha?
I feel like it's not true. I feel like it's not true for the simple reason, and I hate to get meta with it all, but for the simple reason that we're watching a TV show called Teen Wolf, and the main character is a wolf. They're not going to have him not be a wolf anymore. If they are, then he'll get bit again. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not going to happen.
If you help me find him, I'll help you kill him.
Is this a rumor that Derek's heard, or is Derek making this up? Like, is he just making this up so that he gets what he wants? Oh? Oh? You're not gonna fucking show us, are you? Oh, that's so annoying. Show us turning him back to human, but not actually show us the fucking thing in the first place. Huh? Oh no. Oh no, the pieces are being put together. I'm sorry, but the way they've shot this is so funny. Okay, right. Bit of an issue then. We've currently got Allison and Jackson both very much investigating and trying to find out what the hell is going on, i.e. figure out what Scott is and all about the werewolves, which is very concerning. We don't really want that coming about for Scott's sake. But yeah, all this talk about Scott not being able to be with Allison, I think that Scott's just gonna... I feel like the whole point of this season is that we're gonna find out who the Alpha is, all of that, and then we're gonna kill him. I think that that is just like the plot. We're gonna get to the finale and the Alpha's gonna die. I think that's just like season 1's thing. But I think that we're gonna run with this whole... it will let Scott be human again, but I don't think it will. I think that this is just a permanent thing. I think that Scott is not going to be human ever again. I think that he is going to be a wolf, and that's that. Just from the sake that it's a TV show called Teen Wolf, and he's currently the only one of like the main cast, which I would count the main cast as being Styles, Scott, and Allison, with the supporting being Derek, Jackson, Lydia. That's where I'm at right now, because I feel like Styles, Scott, and Allison get the most screen time, specifically Scott and Styles, but then Lydia and Jackson are also very apparent, and so is Derek. You could argue that they're all the main cast, but you get what I mean. The main people that we focus on, i.e. the friendship of Scott and Styles and all of that, he's the wolf. We can't be losing him as the wolf. It just doesn't make sense. But my bigger question is, was that something that Derek has heard truthfully, or did Derek make that up so that Scott would join him in taking out the Alpha? Because obviously Derek hasn't shown that he's pissed off that Scott said that it was him that was the one attacking the school, which has like obviously led to a manhunt and not allowed Derek to be a free man. So like, why wasn't he annoyed? And the only way I can think of it is that he's just lied to Scott to gain his trust, or at least gain his help, you know? But yes, anyway, moving on from that though, all the stuff with Scott this episode, yikes. I mean, the kissing of Lydia is probably the worst part of it from more of a like relationship standpoint, because that's going to cause a drift between him and Styles. I hope it's not going to be a permanent drift. I hope it's not caused irreparable damage, but when you've been crushing on someone and your best friend has been listening to you crush on them for years, to then know that your best friend made out with her, that's not an easy thing to get over, especially considering she made out with him. And it was like her wanting to do it. That's almost even worse, because that affirms that she wants your friend over you. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is going to be affecting Styles. I just hope he doesn't hold it against Scott too much, because it wasn't fully Scott's fault. He was being affected by the full moon, but you know, I would understand if he would still be upset, you know. But yes, with that said though, I believe I've covered all the main points I wanted to talk about. So let's move on to some Patreon questions. Now, I believe we do only have one. Yes, right, okay, so first up, I just wanted to ask what your theories are so far concerning the identity of the Alpha, and what exactly do you think that they want? That is the biggest question that I don't have an answer for so far, is the what do they want? I don't know. In terms of the identity of the Alpha, we've had such little information that I genuinely, like, I don't have any hard theories. It's like at this point, it could be anyone. Based on the transformation that we saw at the end there, I would say that it's a man. Like, I would say that it is a man. It's not going to be a woman. So I don't think that's going to be something that pops up. So if we're talking about, like, the men in the show that it could be, not going to be Jackson. Like, very clearly not going to be Jackson. We know that Derek is a beta, so we can write him off. So, like, who are the men we have left? We obviously have Styles as dad, which that could be a good shocking one for like the sheriff to be the Alpha, you know, like that would be crazy, especially when we've seen the love that Styles has for his dad, to find out he's a killer. Yikes. And then the other men in the show, have we really had many others? I mean, we've had Allison's dad, but he hasn't been a big one. We've had the school teacher that we keep having pop up. We've had the coach, and we've also had the what was his name? I can't remember his relation. Was it Derek's uncle? It's someone related to Derek that's currently in that like psychiatric place, which it could very well be him. It could be that he is like doing all of this as a ruse, but I don't know. We haven't found out enough about him to warrant that thought yet, you know? So we'll see what we find out about. I mean, the teacher keeps being used, not the coach, the like actual teacher. So he's always been a little bit shady. So if I was to pin it on anyone right now who I would think is the most likely, I would say him, but I don't have any hard evidence on anyone, so I don't have a solid opinion yet, you know? Now, next up, because this is all like part of one big thing, do you think Derek is right and they want revenge? And if so, for what? That's the big thing, because Derek says they want revenge, but I don't know what's happened that they would want revenge for. The only misdeeds that we've seen in the show so far are the fact that like Derek's house burned down. That's like the biggest thing we've seen, that like people were murdered in a fire that was started by someone. So it could be that, and that would definitely lead over to the argument for it being Derek's relative. Don't know if it's an uncle or what, but that relative, it could very well like lean over to that and that he wants revenge for that. But then he's under constant watching care in that place. Surely they would know if he got out, and surely he wouldn't be able to keep up this ruse that there's nothing behind his eyes, you know? I don't know. I don't think it's very likely, but that's the only thing that I can think of wanting revenge for, apart from something that obviously we don't know about yet. So I guess we'll see how that develops. But yeah, though, overall, that episode was fantastic. I really enjoy when we actually delve into the relationships with people, and it does seem like Lydia and Jackson are definitely not together anymore. I mean, I say that though, but then when they were on the lacrosse pitch, it was almost like there was still that relationship vibe because he was like upset that she had kissed someone. I don't know anymore. They just are such a weird couple that they could both be off kissing other people and coming back together at the end of the night, you know? But yeah, Jackson and Allison though, definite no-no. Don't like that. Don't want to even explore the idea of that because no. But I do really enjoy them looking into all of this and trying to figure out what the hell happened. Because I always love when you see like two independent parties putting the pieces together because it's always so cool when they're like, wait a fucking minute. What does this mean, you know? But yes, anyway, though, with that said, that was another fantastic episode of Teen Wolf, and I'm very excited to see what happens next. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I've left a link down below to my Patreon, where you'll be able to find the early and uncut reactions to Teen Wolf and all the other shows that I do. Also left a link to my Twitch, my Discord, and my socials, so be sure to follow them if you are interested. And Jess, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.